Hi, and thank you for joining me for this mindful healing moment. Today's practice has been inspired by a poem called The Guest House, written by a 13th century Sufi poet named Rumi. So for this practice, you want to find yourself a place free from distraction where you can sit tall or in any position that feels supported for you today. And as we prepare for the practice and you find that place that's just right for you to settle in, I invite you to imagine your body, your inner life, as a guest house. A sacred space, a place where emotions, thoughts, and sensations come and go. And you don't have to manage the guests. You don't have to approve of them. Your job is to notice them, to witness, to observe. So as you come to this comfortable space, roll your shoulders a few times up, back, and down. And then let the arms, the shoulders, the hands settle in. Allowing the eyes to close or to soften your gaze. And listen to these words. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Take a deep breath in. Let it go with a sigh. Letting these words and the breath settle into your body. And from this place, imagine the door of your guest house. And perhaps right now it rests at the center of your heart. And picture the door opening, inviting you in to explore, inviting you inside your inner world, your inner landscape. And in this space, notice the breath flowing in and flowing out. The body functioning all without effort. And can you sense a quiet awe for the intelligence of your own body? And as you move through and explore this guest house, notice what's present. Some guests may feel uncomfortable and they may want attention. See if you can remain present without chasing them away and equally without clinging to them. And we'll start at the top of the head and explore the body from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet. Along the way, we may notice different visitors. As you feel the top of the head and the face, feel the neck, the shoulders, and what guests might be present. Is there a guest called tension? A guest called fatigue? A guest called worry? And rather than pushing them out, see if you can acknowledge them. Exploring further and noticing what may be present in the shoulders and the arms, down to the tips of the fingers. Noticing any visitors or guests in the back, upper, middle, and lower back. Feeling the torso, the chest, abdomen, and belly. and exploring down the length of each leg to the tips of the toes. And as you continue this exploration, acknowledge what might be present. There's tension here. And maybe you have a conversation with yourself. Yes, this is what tension feels like. And here, there's restlessness. This is what restlessness feels like. There's no need to fix, no need to analyze. Notice. And if emotions arise, sadness, anger, boredom, meet them at the door. Not with resistance, not with shame, with curiosity. Sometimes emotions carry important messages, and sometimes they simply need to be witnessed. When we become compassionate to witness, space naturally forms. And inside that space, there is calm. And as you continue this exploration, some guests may feel uncomfortable, and they may want attention. See if you can remain present without chasing them away and without clinging to them. Sitting with, this is called the witness. Breathing, being with, being the observer, and allowing, extending what we call Ahimsa, non-violence, towards your own experience means not adding extra harm to what's already here. No inner scolding, no shoulds. There's no way you should feel. You are exactly as you're meant to be. Right now, present to the aliveness within your inner world. And for these last few moments, can you give your attention to the full room of guests that you may have found? Perhaps several emotions are present together. Maybe they feel like opposites. Maybe they feel like companions. Allowing them to exist side by side because you are the house and they are the visitors. You are steady and they are passing through. Rest as the spacious awareness that can hold them all. Rest here. And I invite you to shift your listening now back to the breath. Listening to the sound of the breath. Maybe you swallow a few times, listening to the sounds inside the body. And then begin to listen for other sounds, the sound of my voice, the sound of any life around you. And as you start to listen outside once again, allow your awareness to gently widen, to come back to the present moment. And remember, you don't have to control every visitor. You don't have to force joy, and you don't have to reject discomfort. You can allow. And that allowing is a form of nonviolence towards yourself. Radical compassion. From that place, blink your eyes to open. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. And bring one hand to the chest and one to the belly and feel. Feel yourself here. You are the house. You are steady. Everything else is passing through. Thank you for joining me for this mindful healing moment. I hope you go out and make it a great day on purpose.